Good morning. Oh, I think this is funny. You know, you remember, of course, back in 2020 and 2021, when media and the authorities, they talked about cases. Remember? Of course you do. We said, oh, we have so and so many cases now. Here in Sweden, every day, they talked about the cases. Positive cases. So and so many tested positive, right? And what did we say about it? We knew there was something wrong here. Many of us did. We understood something about this thing. And we said, no, I don't buy this. I think it's mainly because we understand how these people operate. So we sort of got it. And then we started to find out stuff about this. We found out about the test they used. It's called the PCR test. Information about this PCR test started to come out. I remember this. And we found out that this test is just crap. You know? They're using this test to boost the numbers. And we got it. We understood this thing. Which is sort of interesting, I think. And they just kept going on and on about all these cases. And they said, now we have to stop this thing. We have to lock people up now. We have to do something. You can't go to the beach anymore. You know? You have to stay inside. You have to put this mask on. And you can't go hiking. You can't go fishing. You remember all this insane stuff that was going on. You can't play golf, you know? And we thought, wow, this is unbelievable, what they are doing here. But we understood it, right? And now, this thing, apparently there's a German study. And they looked at the test, the test results. Apparently, I didn't check this thing. I'm sure it's true. I will not bother to check it out. See, I'm sure it's true. So there was this German study, and they looked at the blood, right? So they had the positive test, and they kept the blood, apparently. And now they looked at the blood. And what did they find? They found that 86 to 90% of the positive tests were false. False positives. I remember us talking about this thing. False positives, right? 4 or 5 years ago, we talked about this. And now they said, oh, okay, 86 to 90% were false positives. They looked at the blood and they didn't find anything. The test said, yeah, this blood is contaminated. It's got COVID. And then when they looked at the blood, they didn't find anything. See? Well, I think it's hilarious, this thing. You know, and I find people who bought this whole thing, they didn't question it. I find these people, you know, the obedient people, who will not question anything, I find them very boring. Right? Even today. See, I find them boring because I know they never question anything. Yeah, and I think we have a responsibility to tell people who are boring that they are indeed boring. I think so. Because otherwise you will waste your life listening to boring stuff. So you have to tell them, oh man, you're a boring person, aren't you? Why can't you be more sort of interesting and start to ask interesting questions and talk about interesting stuff? I think we have this responsibility. I'm starting to do it. I think I've been doing it for some years now, telling people. Well, sometimes when I sit, and talk, listening to people, sometimes I say, no, I don't want to hear this anymore. I'm bored with it. let's talk about something else. I've been doing this now when I think about it. I've been doing this for a long, long time. And I think it's a responsibility that we have to ourselves. Or you're wasting your life listening to boring stuff from boring people. All right. Be good.